Hello everyone, welcome in, thank you for joining us. Sorry that we're starting late. I was just too locked in, watching along with Azzy's stream. I'm actually very surprised at how I quite enjoyed that game, because it didn't really look like something that I would have kind of cared about. If you don't know what we're talking about, Azzy has been doing a playthrough of this game called Dispatch, where you're kind of like playing a group of superheroes, and you are specifically one guy who used to be like a superhero or something, and now he's like the one in charge of dispatching out other superheroes. Also, why is the game so soft today? Is it just me? Game volume, interface. Well, let me know if the sound is really soft. I feel like it's not supposed to be that soft. I don't remember my settings. Okay, how's that? I hope that's better. But yes, welcome in to Jaden and Rai. Thank you for joining us. Now, we're having a bit of a discussion here as someone who doesn't celebrate Christmas. When does Christmas start? Does it start on December 1st? Does it start whenever the malls do it? Or when Mariah Carey defrosts? I don't know what the actual consensus would be, but I just know that malls are getting it earlier and earlier. It used to be that they would at least wait till end of November, but now it's like Christmas was on the moment Halloween was over. Which in the context of Singapore is interesting because we have like multicultural festivals as part of our holidays, and usually in between Halloween and Christmas there is a festival called I'm gonna be told off by Mr. Partner for how to pronounce it. Deepavali. Oh no, I can't even say. Okay, but it's like spelled Deepavali, so it's like Festival of Lights. And I feel like I didn't see any decorations for that this year, which is not great. Hello Granny, welcome in. Coming over from Azzy's, welcome over from Azzy's. Quick, tuck your bits in. What was the bit that I saw right before we start? Tuck your bits in because it is decent to... Well, we know the person and it's like you don't want to see it. Something. That's what I saw on stream. That's what Azzy streams these days. She's gone from calm and collected, cozy games to suspicious noises on episode 4 of playthroughs. How did you... For those of you who did watch the playthrough, how do we find the game overall? I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I don't know that I would play it now that I've seen part of the story, but like following along with it, and I think just the fact that the contrast between like Azzy and that game is so funny to me. I did see that clip. But what I would like to say is that we were the original platform that heard Azzy swear first. If you don't know what I mean, I need to find that clip somewhere. There is a clip proving that Azzy swears more than we expect. Here we go. Okay. Share. I'm going to use my actual account for this. Okay. Also, for those of you who are here for the actual game, welcome to City Skylines. This is Montai. We are going to be building with the new... Did that send? Oh, I can't send with my other account. Okay, hold up. Let me switch over while we show what's happening. So, back in Montai, back after the Bridges and Ports update, which thankfully did not actually crash the game. Most of it seems to be back in working order. I did have a bit of a situation where the like pollution and the garbage or all of that was causing issues, but we're fine now. Okay, I hope that sent. Here's proof. Here's proof that Azzy indeed likes to swear. She is, in fact, the world's largest potty mouth. Okay, so last time we actually started work on this entire new, what do we call it? District? Town center. It's the city fringe, basically. This is gonna be like full-on high-density city, and so this area made sense as a sort of like small area. Hello Azzy, welcome in. Oh, it didn't show it on my computer. Was that an official raid from the celebrity Azzy who has passed 500 subscribers? Welcome in everyone, it is a book raid. Yeah, it disappeared before I got to read what it said. I'm assuming that was a raid. Which, by the way, if it was, it's our first official raid, everyone. Hello, welcome in, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Dispatch. I did, that's why we started 15 minutes late, because I was watching it. Oh my goodness. Azzy, thank you so much for playing that, because again, I don't usually play games like this, and I love discovering games through like all the streamers that I follow. So there's been a few that Sam has played that I enjoy. Oh, hello. Speaking of, hi Sam. Welcome in. I saw a sneaky peek that someone might have been in the Dingcraft voice chat. Does that mean you are somehow on the world now? I need to know where you're building. But yeah, so it's like learning about all these games is so fun. And I told Azzy about a certain game that if she ever plays, I'll be so excited to see. But yes, okay, so meanwhile, I will introduce you to the world of City Skylines 2, where we sort of looked into it previously, but the Bridges and Ports update has happened, and it seems to be functioning now. So yeah, let's try and build the industrial area, which is going to be here. So again, context, we were kind of inspired to build based on Taiwan's kind of geography. So our sort of Taipei equivalent is here. This is sort of a mix of all sorts of things. And then this part is going to be based on Kaohsiung. So in Kaohsiung, they have like that train garage area. I've shown it a few times before, so we're not going to do it today. But on this side, it's like the industrial part. And I kind of want to build the port today because we don't have proper industry running on this. Oh, it's the Rattenbong! Yes, I approve, thank you. I was what is this Dingcraft? I'm not sure myself. Maybe if someone would want to tell us about what Dingcraft is. Maybe Rai. Which, hey, while we have people here, can we just take a moment to recognize the hard work and amazing content that Rai puts out and creates on a daily basis, and like recognize how amazing of a person she is? Because I feel like sometimes she forgets that, and the fact that I feel like she's one of the most resilient, hardworking people I've ever met online and offline, and I think she just needs to be reminded that sometimes, even when editing software is being annoying, it's actually the software that's at fault, not her. So can we all just let her know that? Thank you very much. Also, Jian, thank you for being first. Yes, there needs to be a proper way to get the first, is what I will say. Okay, but so my original plan when we first started this map is that industrial area was going to be here, and when I said industrial, I meant like port. But I think I'm going to do the port here instead. So let's try and give it a go. I've never built industry before, as in not industry, like ports. And so we're gonna try. It might not look real, but we'll work with it. So that's fine. Okay. Oh, and we can do this because she's never gonna do it for herself. Where you can run over to her channel and see that. And Sam, why not? Just like, let's throw out all the shoutouts. Do Sam, do did that send? No! Okay, Sam worked. Oh yeah. Do GG as well. Where's Granny? Let's do Granny. Everyone's channels. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so step 1, let's take a look at what assets we have here. Now, if you are actually here to pay attention to like what's happening in the game, this whole port situation is kind of interesting because, okay, so you've got all these sort of different buildings, right? You've got this small port, medium port, large port. We are going to do the large port because like city, it makes sense. And then there's all sorts of random things. So what's this song? We're trying a different sort of like playlist radio station today. So this is the port. It's like the entrance that you connect to a road basically. So assuming, for example, this is where you wanted to put your port, you would place it down, you would connect the roads up to this, and it becomes like the entrance gateway. So underneath each of these buildings, you then get to use all of these extra things to make like your port, if you will, right? So there are some basic buildings like a customs office. Some of these snap onto the existing like building. And then you've got other things that you can kind of move freely within this radius. Do we see this giant circle? Yeah, so you can place anything within this area. There's also like a canteen, there's port security, all of these things. We will explore it slowly. And then to make your port actually function, you've got these cranes. So you've got 2 different ones, and you have to put it sort of like port road or port key required. Okay, well, so apparently we have to put a key somewhere, so let's find what a key is. But yeah, you also have all of these container yards that you can place down, and a warehouse. And they all function. Oh, here we go. I think this is a something to do with the key. Here we go. So a port key, you would put it along the road, like the waterfront like this, I guess. And then we put this thing, apparently. Oh yeah, there we go. So it places. So then that creates a functioning like system where you would then have to connect roads. It's kind of confusing, but you know, it makes sense when you eventually do it. So for example, like that. For example, game like that. There. And then, do we see these dotted like circle things? This is where the water route starts. So you have, let's say, for example, a seaway, and you would connect this to your nearest sort of like water route. So in theory, this is a functioning port. I just need to connect it. Let's just do it in a very like broken fashion just to see if it functions. Off we go. Here we go. Send stuff. Let's go. Anyone? Our city's open. Does this work? Do I need to set routes? Hi, Wooden Rose. Welcome in. Welcome to me seeing if this is gonna work. Oh, okay. I have to set a route. So we do Maidstone and back. Now, does this work? Let's see. Let's see. Literally, let's see, because we are playing around the sea. Oh, is that out? It's very small. Is that what's delivering stuff to us? You're very concerningly a tram that has been built into... Okay, this might... Hold up. Let's not use the small cargo. Can we use... Maybe let's use a normal... I think this is one of those like mod things that maybe I wasn't aware of. Okay, delete this vehicle. Let's try again with proper vehicles. Okay, spawn stuff. Yeah, see, so because of the state of the asset editor in this game, where it's still not out 2 years later, you're sort of limited to using existing vehicles in the game to create custom vehicles. And so people are doing this. They're just like combining random things, including double-decker buses that are made from single-decker buses. Okay, come on. Let's get cargo. This is actually hitting a bit too close to home because I have ordered some stuff for a market at the end of the month. And I just got word on the app that says it will arrive the day after my market. So that's great. But yeah, where is this boat? Hello? Are we gonna actually send the boat, please? Okay, let's see if I do two whether it will work. Maybe it's also a case of if I do a few of these. Here we go. Okay, we've got a boat. This is the boat, everyone. So this is what it's actually supposed to look like, not like a bunch of trams. Okay, so this affects the actual economy of the city because you will kind of have to build your industry around there that will link to like cargo needed to be transported as well as employment nodes. So there's a whole bunch of things that will actually dramatically impact how our city is running, specifically for transport. So my thinking is we're going to build the port today, as well as create like a ferry link from where we've already built up to the industrial area for now. Just because the metro is not going to reach that area for now. And it's also going to be fun to just try the ferry lines, which I've never done. What does this... Can I get... I don't know if I'll get it in time. It's also one of those one-off purchases where I don't really want to get it. So, okay, the gist of it is, when you go for market stalls, right, you kind of have to be very mindful of what you bring, both to store things, but also to display on the table. And I've kind of tried lots of different variations over the years I've been doing it, and I'm reaching a point now where I wanted to condense everything into this wooden cabinet. So it's like a cube, where the inside is actually a drawer. So my thinking was that I would put everything in there and it serves as storage. When I reach the market, I take out the drawer and that's like storage for under the table, and the box itself becomes the display. So that works in both senses for like raising it, but also that little nook that gets left behind after you take out the drawer becomes my space to just like leave my computer and have my food and things that's hidden away from actual customers. Because I kind of ran into that issue a lot when I was doing markets, where you need to be present at your stall, and yeah, it's not very sightly to just like have your food and computer out when you're trying to like display your items as well. So that was my plan. I don't know if it will arrive in time. If it doesn't, I will work with my existing layout, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, so in the time that I've shared about that, our cargo ship has arrived in... Well, almost arrived. You are taking... Let's... How's it gonna turn around, is my question. It's very long as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be frank though. I will say that relative to the stuff I need to be doing for the market, I might have spent a bit more time on setting up Dingcraft than that. So, whoopsies, but it's okay. Like, in the end, both will work out. And I will say though, I've been having so much fun just revisiting Minecraft. I will show you next time when we are on Dingcraft, but there's been lots of progress. Okay, that turn wasn't that, like, odd, actually. And for a place that has a cargo of 60 kilotons, you're not sending me anything. Like, send me some stuff. If I'm gonna be frank, who's gonna... You will be. Hello, Hyena, welcome in. How's life? Welcome into me trying to figure out my ships. My cargo ships, yes. Oh dear, but yeah, Minecraft has been really great to get back into. I am running into a thing though where I feel like I was spoiled by the previous server and how there was this interesting combination of running in survival mode, but you can fly in certain areas to build with, and I feel like I want that to be something that's possible before I start my actual projects, and I think it's possible, but we need to do a bit of experimenting to prove that it works. So fingers crossed first. Why do I always pop in when I'm talking? There's not much else that's been in focus in my life recently, is what I will say. But no, like, Minecraft is just good. I'm just actually very happy to be revisiting it. And I think, like, I went back to look at the server I used to play on earlier today because we found the files for it, and I actually think that this latest build I've been doing for Dingcraft is just maybe the first build I've actually almost finished. Like, it's not fully finished, but it's close enough to being finished that I'm like, wow, actually, I didn't just leave it to like at an 80% mark and then just not finish it. Whereas all of my previous builds were kind of in that state. So that's progress in 10 years, I guess. Okay, there we go. Also, we have people saying that Christmas starts whenever Mariah Carey defrosts, which I approve of. See, this, I think we need to... This is a story I'll have to bring up every year to explain why Mariah Carey is important. So, I have always found that All I Want for Christmas to You is actually a good song. I don't get annoyed by it. And so, like, whenever Christmas comes around, that's one of the songs that makes me feel like, oh, it's a jolly season even though I don't celebrate it, right? I like the sort of festive vibe that Christmas brings, even as someone who doesn't celebrate or like recognize any of the actual traditions behind it. And so whenever it comes around, it's nice, right? And so I used to notice that every time at shopping malls and stuff, that song will play and then it'll be a happy time. And last year, nothing. No Mariah Carey for the entire Christmas season. I was looking out for it. I was hoping and praying. I sent emails to my local member of parliament and nothing. They didn't care. Mariah Carey performed in Singapore this year. Did she do anything about Christmas? No. She did it in the Philippines though, because apparently that's like a joke that Filipinos celebrate Christmas in September. And so she was in Philippines in September, I think, and then she performed All I Want for Christmas Is You, which is funny. But yeah, so nothing happened for the whole of last year, and then I was so like disappointed, and I was in Taiwan towards the end of Christmas. Sorry, not towards the end of Christmas, like towards the end of December. And Christmas Eve, 24th of December, I was leaving a shopping mall at 9 or 10 p.m. at night, and I walked past this DJ doing her set and stuff, and she suddenly played All I Want for Christmas Is You. But she didn't just play All I Want for Christmas Is You, she started to remix it, which was interesting in itself, the way she did that. And then, Taiwan, democratic and free, right? So, they had this live video feed that's like streaming a camera on like her, and they started to just kind of zoom in on her as she started wiggling her jiggly bits. Mind you, this is again a shopping mall where everyone's welcome to come in publicly, children are there, and what we got was zoomed in jiggly bits for Christmas Eve in celebration of Mariah Carey being played. So that is the context of Mariah Carey for me from now on. So I don't think we will quite reach such peaks this year, and I don't mean the jiggly bits when I say that. I mean like the way Mariah Carey shows up in life. I'm just hoping a shopping mall will play it this year, and life will be simpler that way. Yeah, no, that was interesting. Yeah, so for the next, like, I'm gonna play this game every year now. Again, we're focusing on the Mariah Carey song here. The focus is the like All I Want for Christmas bingo. When do you first hear it play outside, or do you even not like? Do you hear it at all? So this year, I have not heard it yet. So it's 15th of November, and we shall see when it's gonna play. But I much prefer this song to like Jackson 5, to be honest, because I used to work at a supermarket around Christmas, and they would play all the Christmas songs and stuff, but their speaker's not the best. And so they used to play Jackson 5, and whenever the high notes come in, my ears will literally explode. So, Jiggly Bits is funny. Yeah, it's... I don't think I recorded the bit they actually started doing that, but I recorded the moment the beat dropped of their remix. Oh, I should have prepared it for today. I didn't really plan on like actually going into the reasons why, because it's a bit early this year, isn't it? Hold up, where is it? So 24th. Well, it's in the Discord somewhere. I've sent it once. Well, actually, let me just look, because it's probably there. Let's see. Do you think at some point on today's stream our actual focus will be City Skylines? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, here it is. Okay. So I will, for those of you who are in Discord, I'm going to ping the first of the videos. Once you click into it, it will show you both videos. Oh, does it actually send back to here? Right? Okay, so yeah, I've linked you to the first video that plays the song, and then the second one is like an example of like the video feed I'm talking about. It wasn't the actual moment that it jiggled, but yeah. From Azzy's Peaceful Dispatch stream to Jiggles, everyone. If you've been here for both streams, we're on similar wavelengths for today, I feel. Oh dear. What's a holiday or tradition you have? Oh, that's a good question, that you love to celebrate, everyone. I'm gonna be honest, okay, because for me, my holiday and traditions would be like Chinese New Year / Lunar New Year, that era of like holidays. It's not my favorite of the festivals that are celebrated. I think my favorite one would be Mid-Autumn Festival. And so this one's held around September to October in the year. And I can't remember what it's supposed to recognize. I think it's supposed to recognize the first harvest moon or something in like Chinese festivities. And so we would used to have this lantern. So they actually also call it Lantern Festival. So you would kind of like walk around the neighborhood holding lanterns. And there's like mooncakes and stuff, which is not my favorite, but people like eating mooncakes. So for me, the favorite thing was to hold like lanterns and walk around the neighborhood. When I was younger, my mom used to do a lot of art with recycled materials. So she would blend up newspaper and make like pencil holders and stuff using that, like decorate it to look like a tree. And so for that festival, she would do like oh, hang on, someone's knocking my door. Sorry, my parents were saying that the food I cooked was actually decent today. That's the next thing we'll get to when we actually finish talking. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my mom would make lanterns out of used milk bottles, I think. So she would cut out like holes and stuff for ventilation, and then she'll use wires to allow you to place a candle in the middle of it. And then she'll attach like a string and a stick for you to like hold it. And so that would be my lantern. And then every year she would just do a different one. So we would be the odd one out. saving the planet one dangerous milk bottle at a time, holding those lanterns there, while everyone else had those ready-made ones made of paper, which is kind of funny. And there's this other I don't know if it's a festival. I just know that when it happens, we are supposed to eat these like glutinous rice balls called tang yuan, literally translated as soup rounds. But it's like just an entire round sweet ball. It's either plain or it's like filled with peanuts or sesame, and it's like a peanut paste or sesame paste, and it's all sweet. It's like a dessert. You would kind of eat it in sweet soup, like sugar soup. Some people do like ginger soup, which I'm not a fan of, or there's other flavors as well. That one happens around the end of the year as well, like December. So those are the sorts of festivals that, like, honestly, like Chinese New Year for me is very heavy, if it makes it. There's so much going on for Chinese New Year, and there's like so many people around me that I don't really enjoy that festival. But everything else, where it's a lighter sort of festival, I quite enjoy. So, long-winded answer, but yes, that's my sort of festivities. What's something for all of you? We put our Christmas tree to Christmas carols on the first available day. Oh, that's lovely. First available day meaning? Like, what's available day? Does that count as December 1st? Or as in like whenever you're free to do it? Easter's more popular than Christmas Day. Oh, interesting. And do they... The song in this radio station is so weird. Like, it's the second time it's caught me off guard. What was I gonna ask? Do they do like Easter egg hunts and all of that? Oh, my question is, do they eat like lamb? Leg of lamb for Christmas? Sorry, not Christmas, Easter. On a day. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. So, will you be singing Let It Go for this year? Because I think that's a new song on the album. Are you making a Christmas album? People will buy it. People being me. Okay, Sorry, while we were like distracted, I'm trying to figure out where to put this entrance to the port. Because I'm mindful that there's not a lot of space, and we will have to reclaim for sure. There's a lot that we need to do. I'm just gonna say... Let's do... Yikes. Okay, wait. Let us do a bit of reclaiming in this front first. And then... Oh, this is actually another thing relating to eggs. That is not really a festival. It's more like Chinese traditions. So the Chinese calendar is different from the... I forgot what's the term that you call like the calendar the rest of the world follows. Like this calendar, the December one. And so... Like, you have a Chinese birthday that's separate from this, like, standard calendar, right? And so on a Chinese birthday, what you're supposed to do is kind of eat noodles to signify longevity, I think. And also, oh my. Oh, this is a familiar sound if any of you were watching Granny's stream yesterday, where someone decided to gift 20 subs, and Granny decided to program her sounds to play for every single one of those subs. Thank you for the random, Jaden. Okay, but yeah, so the other thing on top of noodles is actually like hard-boiled eggs that have been they are still in the shell and stained red completely. So I think it's artificial vinegar with red food coloring, and you put the entire hard-boiled egg in its shell in there for a bit, and the whole thing turns red. And I don't really know what it symbolizes, but I just know that people do it. So, can you tell I'm cultured and informed about things? We make colored boiled eggs, and you have oh, so okay, do you do it the same way? Do you do vinegar and colors? Or do you like paint them? And how do you have a competition to crack them? That sounds fascinating. Okay. Now, I don't really know. How do we do this? See, I've never actually done anything relating to a port. And so I'm wondering how much space I need to leave for ships and stuff to move around. So we're gonna play around with this today. Make sure that it works. Okay. Then let's say that for a start, 2-lane port road, like this. So this is gonna be my control for the road, okay? So every other angle will follow along with that. So that would mean this one, okay. I can use this as a gauge to create my 90-degree angle, yes. And then T or artificial colors? Okay, T I've not tried. Artificial colors sounds like what we do, so that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna do 180 meters. So it does need to be relatively consistent actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh dear. Has anyone who has City Skylines 2 done any of the new stuff? Did anyone try the free weekend? For those of you who don't have City Skylines 2, did you manage to try it? Okay, we're flooding. So, water physics in this game is interesting. You do an Easter egg hunt every year. Okay, so I know the dates to actually visit Australia is my conclusion. December, whenever you're first available, and whenever the Easter Bunny appears. Those seem to be the two important dates. Okay. Go. Oh, I didn't measure this one. Okay, we're gonna estimate. It's fine. 180 meters here. And let's say here. Okay. I hope the terrain kind of works with us, because right now it looks so confusing. Like, I fully understand if anyone's here watching and it's like, what on earth is going on? Because I'm asking the same question when it comes to working with these things. Basically, for a key, you kind of have to balance between the amount of land and road you're working with. And I am very confused right now. Like this. Okay. And then... like this? Is that... What angle is that? I thought it would be like 135, but apparently not. Let's go with that. Good luck to anyone trying to set up industry in this country. Not even this country, this city. Given that the person in charge of building this has no idea what he's doing. Relative to what we've done so far, where I feel like most of it is just kind of simple city layouts, this one's definitely out of my comfort zone. I don't know what I'm doing. So I did want to just make sure that... Oh, this is a mess. Hang on. Okay, wait. I might be able to save this if I use... Oh, wait. I can use... Can I? Are these the same? If I use this... Are you the same? You're not the same. White key with a 4... Oh, pot key. Okay. So... Key on one side. Replace... Does that work? Oh, wait, I think it might be doing something. Can I now flatten you to be like at the same... Okay, we fixed it, I got it. We're fine, everything's fine. Cracking eggs as in each person takes an egg and they take turns trying to crack that. Huh? Okay. I will trust that that makes sense when you actually compete. I don't know, I think... It's probably my brain. My brain's not working. Like, as you know, I've been unwell for the last 2 weeks. We're mostly better now. I would say like 90% there. Sometimes in the morning I still wake up and I have to cough a bit, but we're mostly fine. So I'm looking forward to it because it means we can actually try to continue our ramp up of trying to start making videos and all of those things. It does like the balance does mean that I think between videos and streams, I want to focus more on videos, which means our streams will continue to still be like once or twice a week. What's this? This, okay. Left or wait, so this is left. So you shall be this? Yes, okay. There we go. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. Like, I kind of want to try making videos again. It's been so long that I don't really know, like, what to do with it anymore. And Minecraft has been interesting because, oh my gosh, Minecraft has the best mods when it comes to making videos. There's this thing called Flashback that we talked about that is very, very, very flexible. And I was sent something earlier today that shows like even more things that we can do. So I'm excited to try that as a video method. If only my builds don't cross 20 different building parts across, I think we're reaching like 25 hours worth of footage. Yeah, that's... Remember the event square, everyone, that we worked on last time on stream? It's been 25 hours of building. On the plus side, the square is actually finished. The surroundings have been built up. We have roads that lead from it now. And a portal and a tower. That's how much stuff has been built on it. Unfortunately, all of it has to be like definitely creative because there was way too much to do. But yeah, so maybe if I can get around looking through 25 hours of footage, that can be a video in itself. If not, we will start the attempt at making videos with other projects. Okay, I'm gonna work with this first. I'm aware that we have water here, which I don't really know how to fix. Can you go like higher? If I do this, will you drain yourself? Off you go! Oh, it might have actually worked. Hold on. Let's see, let's see. Did I fix the terrain? Oh, I fixed it! Okay, good. So we are no longer flooded in our port. That's great. And then... That's... Oh wait, no, it's here. Okay, this is taking some getting used to, honestly. Then... we do a... Let's try a container crane first. Uh-oh. It is... Oh, did we not use the right roads? Port key. I used the port key. Okay. Did that work? Oh no! What have we done wrong? Snap? Can you snap? Can you... Oh, okay, wait. Hang on. It's just a matter of being careful. That's a concept. How do ports work like this? Or... Oh, actually... Wait, let's put it this side, because then I can at least put one here as well. Is this how ports work? Does anyone work in shipping and logistics? Please let me know if I'm doing this right or wrong. Okay, then we got... So we've got two ports at the moment, whatever they're called, dockyards. Insert relevant term here, right? And then we'll go like that for now. I know the path is here. But then, that allows for a wide seaway. Like this. Good luck to all of us. When it comes to... Now, are you supposed to be like that? I feel like you're not supposed to be like that. Water. Let's see... I'm gonna do the medium one. Okay, there we go. You actually have no idea how ports work. I know, we're gonna have this problem with the airport as well when we eventually do it. I don't know what's the proper way. We will just as long as it works in our city, who cares? Oh, we've got two different... Okay, we're gonna go to Litbury for one. And... Maidstone for the other. Okay, hopefully they will send stuff. If anyone's looking for a Christmas holiday spot, Nazareth is a pretty good option. What kind of weather is it at this time of year? Okay, now I've got... Oh, I'm getting ads on my own stream. What fun. YouTube watching management stuff for me is very confusing because my default channel, as we all know, is not this channel, like when I watch streams. And so when I'm streaming, I have to use this channel to like look at my own stream and then I get ads on it, which is interesting the way YouTube does it because it knows that I'm the channel. So it's literally playing ads on my own channel for me to earn from, which makes no sense. Although, it's not like, what are we gonna earn? 1 cent? Oh dear me. I don't know that I'm the expert when it comes to this kind of building though. I'm an expert at just exploring how to use these, what's this? Tank farm. Okay, maybe the reason why all of these things are not actually, you know, collecting stuff. Deliver and collect resources. Okay, so for a start, whoa. Let us maybe start with, let's start with a like medium warehouse so we can get used to the function of it. Okay, so placing on a warehouse first, I'm then going to do 2-lane port gate road. What does that mean? Are you a... Oh, okay, no. So, that is a 1-way port gate road, 2-lane 1-way port road. Okay, I will work with you first. Let us do... Which one was it? This? No. This? I forgot which one we found out which one makes it snap in the center. There we go. Okay. So this way. And then we've got this as well. Normal rain and like 20 Celsius, high and 10. Ooh, that sounds lovely. I learned that Taiwan has quite good like December weather as well. And apparently, it doesn't get that crowded, which I learned last year when I went. So, I think once I can afford it again, I'll probably just go there for Christmas. Even if I'm not celebrating, just spend time there. I kind of miss it. I was starting to read into a bit of like Taiwan's like infrastructure and stuff again. Why is it going this way if it's a 2-way road? That makes no sense. Okay, well, have fun, ports. I don't know how you work. But for now, what we will do is just connect a... I don't know. Oh wait, no, I know. Granny will be proud that I'm about to consider using this. Ready? Oh, wait. Can I place a roundabout without a road? No, okay, so the road needs to be there first. So, ready, Granny? Roundabouts. Uh-oh, wait, it's not letting me do it the right way. Like this. Giant roundabout. Here we go. Okay, so that's my roundabout. Then, we will go with a 2... Okay, at some point, this game will let me actually build things. Here we go. Like that. It's very ugly. This is more for function right now. I just need to make sure that the concept works before I do more. Then, we do it like this. And I know this is the worst way to connect a highway, but who cares? Okay, so I'll leave you to run. Oh, look at that. That's a bus. That is using our city to pass right through it, apparently. Not even stopping. Thanks to the 42 of you. Keep going. Our tourism. Oh no, it's the... it's the upside down trams again. This is horrific. Like... what? It's such... it's like something that would be built in Satisfactory or something. Oh my gosh. Can it actually? Oh my. What's happening? Why are we moving faster than the boat? The actual view, once it corrects itself, is quite okay. Like, it's quite convincingly a boat. Okay, careful. Careful, tram. Okay. Oh, it has a flag. It's a Finnish small car. Anyone from Finland here? Why are your boats like this? Okay. The way you connected the highway is how rural Americans are. See, but we don't expect traffic to be like this in our city. I mean, it will be for now because not much is happening, but eventually it will be problematic. Okay, what's this? Container yard. See, okay, so how does this work? We're supposed to connect to that road. Hold up. So this thing, what's this? Port Road. Okay, we are supposed to link it to here in order for it to work. Right, then small bulk storage yard. Let's use this first. I just need to understand what we need to place down before we do more. Like, and then what's this medium tank farm? Oh, okay, it's literally tanks. I see. Do I assign it for anything? Traded resources. Okay, so we might be able to now get crude oil, chemicals, and petrochemicals, as well as metal. Oh, okay, so each of these things allow me to import and export more stuff, and they're like under specific categories. Right. So we've got that. The tank we've done. Let's do one of those. This thing, a container yard. And then what does this bring in? Ah, okay. So these container yards bring in everything else. So we've got like all sorts of stuff they can now store. Okay, you know what? My dear Finnish tram boat, I think we can't have you. Sorry, we'll have to ban you from our cities. Use other boats. Oh dear, okay. But the other one's not using it, right? Large cargo ship, okay, that's cool. So, we've got those. What else do I need? Reach Stacker Garage. Customs Office. Okay, these don't look essential for now. Port Security. Emergency Response. Okay, we will get to those eventually. But it does seem like these things are what we need to make it function. So now, let's see. Bye, tram boat. Oh, are you a tram boat? You are a train boat. Oh my. I don't know what to say to this industry that we are apparently now supporting thanks to our new infrastructure works. Have fun, medium cargo boat. Oh no, wait, but I set one of my routes as using the medium cargo boats. So no, we cannot have you. No medium cargo boats. None of that. Goodbye. Okay. Yes, tram boat, if you could leave our waters, please. Oh my gosh, it's spinning. This is like, has anyone seen Top Gear when they did those amphibious vehicles? It feels a bit like the sort of thing they would make, to be honest. But have fun. Just don't sink like how... Oh, we've got cargo. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Don't tip over. You look like you're going to tip. Can I... Whoa, what's happening with the containers? We are moving slower than the boat, I think. Tram boats and train boats. I know, it's like... What are we allowing in our city thanks to this new initiative? I'm not sure. I have to say, the storage container, the detail on it's quite good. Like the resolution of all the textures and stuff. City Skylines 2 has the potential to be like so much more than it's, for me, already great for how I play games, but like I realized that there's a lot missing and they're not delivering on what they said they will for a lot of things. So hopefully one day they will, and then more people can kind of like have fun with it. Okay, we've got a boat approaching. I don't remember which dock we're going for. 31 kilometers an hour. That's so slow. Oh no, it's speeding up. It hurt me. Okay, which way are we going? We're going towards that one. Okay, that should be easier for our vehicles to kind of deliver from, I guess. Okay. It's really speeding up now. 50. Now it's slowing down. Okay, wait. I want to back out of it now. Because let's see how it turns. Oh, it has like a... If this was an Azzy stream, they would say to hide it. Out of decency. It would be censored. Okay, how do you turn? Do you turn at all? Do you just like... Oh no, okay, you turn. Wow, okay, very dramatic. Ooh! Ooh, what are you doing? Maybe we need security at this warehouse. Or emergency response. What was that? It actually... Oh, wait. Look at that! What are you? Reach stacker. It's like the... Oh my gosh, this is cool. It's like the copper edge thing in Minecraft. Is it just one container you're taking at a time? Oh, there's another one there. Okay, so they bring it over. This is actually quite cool. So they bring it over to... Where are you going? And what are you containing? It's kind of annoying that you can't see what is being transported. Oh, we've got goods, we've got vans. Where are you going? You're going to the warehouse. Okay. So if I look at the warehouse, it will start to show me what we have. Where are we going? I wouldn't mind actually driving one of these. It is so cute. Just look at me. Did we see how it actually went on the ground? Like, it damaged all of the stuff I just built. Okay, what did we deliver? Because we are... Oh my. Thank you for the random. We are in desperate need of resources because we don't have official industry right now. We've been focused on like building houses and stuff. Now, you've left stuff in my warehouse, but you didn't actually like put anything. How is this allowed? Does it not actually show how much of stuff is inside? Hold up. Oh my. More randoms. Oh, here we go. We've got fish. We've got grain. We've got machinery. We've got textiles. We've got food. We did not receive any furniture from Melvin, apparently. Which is a shame. Interesting. Okay. So we've got a lot of capacity still. And this is just with one. Okay, I think I get a sense of how this works now. Let's try and make this work. Okay. This week Chandler reminds me, do they have it as a vehicle in that game? I have GTA 5, but I've never actually fully played the story. And so, oh, did I actually like build exactly how the size of what's needed? Oh, very good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Which means we are being efficient. We're being smart. Okay, now if I do it the other way, so that's medium we went with, right? Okay, this is now going to be a bit of a puzzle because now it's a matter of how do we arrange it in a way that allows for maximum placement. So that's small. Can I place a road here in order to connect? I feel like this gap might be a bit small. Does that work? Oh no, that's perfect. Okay, that's good. That's good. Then we go... Okay, the one annoying thing is that all of the things relating to the ports are done by clicking here. So when I'm doing the roads, I'll have to use these. Which is... I have to keep coming back to this menu, which is kind of annoying. That works for now. It's called the Dock Handler. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, the alleys... I don't know. Let's see if it uses the alleys. Because these roads are specifically for... the port. So I don't know if those vehicles will use it. I worry that they won't. Okay, let me place one like this. Oh, no, okay. I don't like how it's... You see how the textures are completely wrong? Could you turn this way? Please? Hello? Can I name you, by the way? Anyone wants to be a reach stacker? I will gladly name you after... I'll name one after you. Do they have... There's only one ways, which I kind of don't want to. Port gates. This one? Might be the only one. Oh no, but this is... Okay, wait, I need to read what's the difference between the two. Port Road supports reach stacker traffic. The other one does not. Oh, it does. Reach stacker traffic. Placement of container cranes and passenger terminals. Oh, okay, I see. So Port Gate Road, this one, I can still use, actually. The one way. Oh, how would ports work? Would we do one ways in a port, or would you want kind of the flexibility for the vehicles to drive wherever they need to? So for context, a one way will be this wide versus a two way. What do we think? Look at it go! Oh, and we can color it to your preference as well. You heard Azzy. Yeah, in order. Okay, fine. Stackers with Azzy. She already has a building named after her in a different... There we go. And let's try and approximate her brand colors. I can't really remember exactly the tone. But it's like a lime green, right? There you go. With, what were your other colors, Azzy? I need to like look at your... It's like a dark green. There we go. And a... Sort of like the... Okay, it doesn't really show well in the game, but... There you go. Azzy Stackers. Have fun, Azzy. Thank you for organizing our storage stuff. We've got quite a few. There's like 4 of them running at the moment. Can we like color the... No, we can't color the crates, unfortunately. Oh my, we're getting so much cargo. Are we equipped to handle all of this? 2,000, okay. You like the one way? Okay, maybe what I'll do then is... Let me try and design it in a way where there are one ways inside it, but also 2 ways for the outside, so that it's like you have to drive on the outside areas if you need to go. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's fine. Nothing here makes sense. 1 lane, 1 way. 2 lane, 1 way. 2 lane, 1 way. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like 1 lane, 1 way. Okay, so I will do sort of like a system where it's... How wide's this? 3 wide. Let me place 1 more of these for reference. That is too big. Oh, actually, wait everyone. This one way might be... Oh no, I think I set it up wrongly. Hold up. Can you let me place buildings? If it can't place buildings, we can't use it. So it's like that. And then, can you let me... Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's functioning. Okay. So, that would lead to... Actually, let me move some of these. We'll have major roads will be 2 way. Minor roads will be 1 way. Which does mean that... This is slightly confusing. Okay, maybe it can't be medium. Hold up. Delete you. This port system, I love the fact that City Skylines 2 has this like modular system that allows for something like this to work. Because City Skylines 1 didn't have this and you need like individual buildings to place everything. So it's nice that they do have this now. If we're having like compare between how they used to work versus now. Okay, let's do 2 way like this. You can be this way, that's fine. And this one, actually, okay, this one can be 2 way as well. Like that. And what was it? So actually, wait, I can place it... Now that I've learned how to use the one-way roads in this game properly. So you upgrade it, then you swipe downwards to change direction. Did anyone know that? That system does not make sense to me versus how it used to be done. Here we go. And then back this way. Okay. And then that's 4. So place more of the small. Like this. And like this. Okay. And align this as well, and we should be all good. That system is what, the sliding of the one-way thing? I thought it used to be that you right-click it to change it. Or have I just like not been paying attention? Because that might be the case as well. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. You know what? So instead of this one, maybe let's remove this. This one, this area can be a different storage thing. Let's do it. Oh, we could. Oh, no. Warehouses. Let me think this through. Warehouse. What other buildings do we have that we can place? Emergency response. Emergency response would be good to have in like each zone. And then we can have dispatch people doing some dispatches. Small tank farm. Oh, that's like tiny. That's just one. Mediums. Okay, the mediums I think doesn't... Oh, do they fit? Only just. So that's... Oh, but there's a bit of a gap here. So maybe it will work. Do you fit? Technically you do, but I can tell that like you're supposed to be able to drive on there, so this one can't fit. I think that like sand pit thing, this thing might fit. Yes, this one works well. There. Okay, good. Then actually, because we have space for roads, right? The emergency response can move over to... So that's one way. Here. And
unexpected item in bagging area.
Unexpected commands in chat. Thank you, Jaden, for the and good night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We appreciate you. This way, okay. That's the system. I'm going to place the emergency response here, I think. Can I upgrade this, or is it just its own thing? Okay. I hope that allows for it to kind of run and do its thing. Not sure. We shall see. Have fun, stackers. Reach stackers. However you work. Oh, we've got trailers. We've got trailers using the roundabouts. So what do they do when they actually reach? Oh, they just drive through. Okay. And merge into one. Oh, dangerous trailers. Don't do that. How dare. Okay, and then where do they go? Do they go to the warehouse? They go to the warehouse. Okay, so actually, fundamentally, I should make it so that it's easy for trucks to kind of like drop off their things. So maybe the warehouse should be somewhere here. So essentially, as near to this whole connection as possible, they shouldn't need to have to go anywhere near this part, because trucks don't need to touch this. Right? Oh, we've got a shipment of so much stuff. We've got plastics, electronics, metals, steel. We've got mail, apparently. Okay, so lots of different stuff. This area kind of needs a bit of a tidy up, I think. Can I? Because I don't like that there is like a bit of a gap there. Can I? Is there any ports that have trees in it? Like, if I leave this gap for trees, does that make sense? Because this, okay, this can now host something else, so we're gonna do that. If I actually tidy this road up, since we're now sure that it actually functions, It's four lanes first, then we do 4-lane one-way Port Gate Road. This, right? Okay. So, do you have a 2-lane? 2-lane one-way Port Gate Road. Okay, good. Then, let's say, actually, is there a 3-lane? But one-way? There isn't. Okay, I'm asking for too much. So if I do this, and let's say it goes here, then the 2-lane, we delete this, can 2-lane one-way, right? So we attach this like this. So warehouse can go here. Okay. Then if you wanted to kind of go the other way, that's when it would split up to this side, where you can turn into here. There we go. So we've got a split sort of situation, where if you're using the warehouse, you would come this way. And, oh, but I don't like that then the exit needs you to like loop back around. Although, what we could do is something fancy. We could sink it down a bit. Okay, look, a lot more apparently. -10, okay, we'll go, okay, that's a bit too much, but let's say here. Right, so this becomes a bridge. Is it possible to make it a bridge? Bridge. I don't know if they designed it for the... Oh, it can be a bridge. Okay. That works then. Good. So then underneath, let's do 2-lane one-way. Okay. So I don't know how we're going to achieve this. And it has to somehow link back to that. Okay. Let's do it in reverse, and then we'll like redo all of the roads. Okay, so it would go, say it like that. I know it's very steep. I will adjust that road again. Like this. Okay, then now that that's settled, we shall delete all this and then smooth it out. Soften. Okay. So like this, over to these. Oh my gosh. See, the port lanes need to have its own menu. Oh my gosh. When I say own menu, I mean like in the roads menu. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure I'm just like not paying attention, but... Hold up, this road's now wrong. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's here. Maybe I'm just making a fuss. Highways, pathways, piers and keys. Piers and keys? Piers and keys? Nope. 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 Okay, nope, it's just here. We'll have to get used to it. It's fine. Right. So... I think that warehouse needs to be a bit further out, because I can't like turn my road enough. Let's move you a bit more. Here. Okay. Then level terrain like this. Move it out. Okay. And then that road thing again. Oh dear. I have to say it's actually good that we're playing this. Given my hyper focus on Minecraft, I feel like it's good to actually just like play a different game again after a while. Because genuinely, oh my gosh, I wasn't sure. I was hoping that, like, if whatever we were trying to set up for the realm would have worked, I probably would have chosen Minecraft today, but I'm actually quite glad we didn't. Because it's reminding me of other games that are great as well, like this. And how I am very much overdue to figure out all of this port stuff. So, oh my, what's happening here? Okay, so this one goes down. You feel that? so will tomorrow be Minecraft then? I would not complain if it's either Dinkum Sunday or Minecraft. Can be any of them and we'll be fine. Okay, there we go. So this... Oh my gosh. This road. This will just come up to here. And... See, I'm keeping in mind how trailers would... Like, it's not easy for trailers to turn, and so I'm thinking... If I did this, is this too dramatic for a trailer? 50, okay. What if you stream tomorrow too? I can appear on your stream if it's a Minecraft stream. We can consider that. Oh, actually, wait, no, I'm supposed to be at my studio tomorrow. Okay, if that is an option, I just need to be informed in advance. It can be done. Like this. That does not look symmetrical, but we'll live with it. That looks terrible. Just me? Okay, hold up. There is a strategy to this. I just can't remember how I did it. I think you're supposed to draw the road first. So this one. Draw this first. Okay, 105, which means we need to do 52.5 as the middle ground. $52.5 is the middle ground. Let's assume it's there. 50. 52. Okay, so if I don't snap. 52.5. 52.5. Here we go. There. So that's the midpoint. And then if we do this. Ta-da! Okay, that solves itself. So that would be the road. Oh, actually, I didn't need to delete the last one. Because we will actually have to connect it anyway. So this one. It's a very weird. This whole playlist in general, the vibes are very interesting, let's say. Okay, this way. And that's the entire warehouse situation. So that just one for now, so that we can make sure that it works. And ooh, that is a very confused slope. So if I did this to even it out, will that be better? Will trucks fall, like slow down and actually roll backwards on a hill that high? We shall see. If anything, we'll work with it. What's this? How does this work? Wait. Why is it doing that? Don't like it when it does that. Okay, maybe it's because the node shouldn't be separate. Let's do that. I'm gonna say that's smooth enough. Okay, trucks, come in. Let's welcome you to the world of our yard thing. Any moment now. Oh, actually, wait. Functionally flawed. I just realized the problem. See, the dock is now not connected to the warehouse at all. So, this is a problem. We shall do a... Uh-oh. It's actually not as simple as you would think in terms of solving this issue, because I realized there is a lot to fix. Okay, so that allows you to... We can't do two one way. These are gonna be two-way roads. Because those stacker things need to be able to come into the warehouse as well. If you only do a two-way road, it doesn't function. So let me break it up to here as a two-way. So up till the start of the warehouse, it can be a one-way for everyone coming in. But this road onwards where it connects to stuff like this, the stackers need to be able to access them. So will you move? Or am I just mistaken? Maybe that's not what it's supposed to do. Let's see. Let's see. What brain, right? As he has the brain cell, that's how she managed to play dispatch and get apparently the worst ending. What even is the bad, like, good ending? Because not to spoil it, but that felt like a reasonable ending. Okay, trucks, we need you. Have I broken my system? Have I broken you? Okay, where are you going? Reach stacker number B. Okay, this is not very efficient because they're gonna have to go a very long way to get to this warehouse. So there should probably be a warehouse on this side as well, which would make sense because the trucks can kind of come in this way and have a warehouse here. Okay, and then this warehouse. Maybe a warehouse can be here. Maybe it'll have to be here to make it more useful. I don't know. See, okay, so you are a truck. Why are you going from there? The drop-off thing's this side. Okay, then where's the truck going? Does it just disappear? Oh no, it comes out this side. Okay. Ooh. That's maybe not the best turn. Because now it has to do like a big dramatic turn that way. I think, okay, this area might need a bit of a rethink. As opposed to the actual direction things will go. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna continue with the road shenanigans. Wait, wrong. I chose the wrong scene. We've done it again. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so this road situation, while it looked nice, it's completely wrong, I realize. Should we just... Okay. Give me some... So that I have more time to, like, do it. Let's do a round of words on stream. Because let me think about how this system thing's gonna work. Let's pop this on screen. Hopefully this works. For streamers, yes, apparently I count as one. Here, if it could load, please. There we go. So by the way, for those of you who do like multiple streams scheduled at once, right? Just take note that I think that's what broke my words on stream last time. If you do more than one scheduled stream, it gets confused. Right? So here we go. Let's hope this works. And I probably won't play because I'm like trying to look at the map. But have fun! Let's see what we come up with. Let's see if we do better than level 1 from last time. I'm gonna save the game as well while we're doing this. Okay. I'm just gonna look at this road. We've got they and theory. Hi, on Captain. Welcome in. You had a good theory that it was theory, and you were right. Okay. And we've got Hero as well. We're holding out for a hero. That is the best scene in, like, almost any movie, by the way. While we're on the subject of musical stuff, right? If you're gonna recreate another shot, can we do Holding Out for a Hero from Shrek 2? That was such a good scene. Okay, while all of you are trying to figure out that, I'm trying to figure out the puzzle of where to put the warehouse. I have found a specific thing you need to be aware of, which is the side of the road you place it does actually affect it. How do we do? Did we make it? Well, we got Troy, we got Road. Hooray! Hooray, we didn't get stuck at level 1 this time. Well done. Oh, we've got another one. Tire. Amazing. And Thor. Well done, well done. Okay, wait, let's press next while I'm here. Continue. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's the delay. I thankfully remembered to do the low latency thing today. Playing words on stream without low latency is very bad, as we learned. Wow, trunks. Oh, I just discovered a new building while we're playing words on stream. There is a train terminal that I can add. Where am I going to put that? I'm not prepared to know where to put that. Okay, we've got nuts and stunk. Ruds. I'm sure we can get a trunks without an S. We've got sunk. That's the tram boats sinking. Sinking at any moment. And stun. I actually can't focus on both, like, the building and the thing, so unfortunately less commentary than usual when it comes to words on stream. Have we made it? We've made it again. Well done. Okay. Great. Will we get any last minute ones? Any? Nope. Okay, but it's okay. We made it. We made it. That's good. Well done. Well done. Okay. And just like quickly preview. I've figured out that actually what I can do is just make the curve bigger of a normal road, so we won't have an extra thing. Okay, back to the game. Back to continue. Okay. Enjoy while I struggle with this road situation. Is Milano the word? Is that the word? Milano's like what? See, I always get confused with this game in terms of oh no, what I thought was it could still be Milano. I can't think of anything else. I thought of something and then realized that it doesn't work. Yeah, but I don't know what their definition of like what counts as a word is. Because is it that you cannot give names of places? Oil man? Okay, that is not what I expected. Well done, Captain. I definitely was not guessing oil man. Have you had a visit from your oil man today? Is that how you got that word? Can we... Ooh, that's... Got loan and loin and mail. I'm literally trying to deal with the mail right now. Ooh, whoa, that's a lot of words suddenly. Moan? Unfortunately, this wasn't a Dispatch episode 4 stream, so Moan doesn't work. But hey, we made it again. Well done. No mail. No mail. Oh dear. Okay, level 4, everyone. Ooh, would Milo have worked? That's a good question to ask. Also, I'm going to do the end of the poll. We've concluded that Christmas starts on December 1st. We've got Pooh. Oh, we've got Poison. Well done. Is Pooh not a word? I am disappointed in this game. How can Pooh not be a word? Oh, it probably is better than log. Okay, well, someone try Pooh. Poohs? No? Well, none of it's working, unfortunately. We will never get Pooh in this game. I don't think we're gonna make it. Will we make it? So if anyone can get... Oh, okay, maybe 7 more words. Sorry, not 7 words. Like, 7 more points. Oh no. Oh no. I'm actually very curious whether oops would have been a word. Oh no. Okay, well, we did a lot better than level 1 from the last time, is what I will say. Thank you for playing. Thank you for giving me time to actually think through this warehouse situation as well. So let's hide this. Let's bring this music to a close. Start this weird music. Actually, let's change it back to our other radio station again. The smooth... What was it? The vibe. This one. Are you gonna play? Hello? Oh, okay, it's playing that song. Okay. We know this song. We've heard it 500 times already. Okay, so back to this. So, while y'all were playing words on stream, I realized that I was gonna try the cargo warehouse on this side of the road, like the left side, thinking that, look,
Wow.
Yahoo! Wahoo, as he says. Thank you for the random. Okay, so, I was gonna try and move it this side, because you see how the entrance is here, and then you lead it out. So my thinking was, if I put it on that side, I can just lead it straight out into the exit. But it actually makes it so that the exit is here instead, which will cause a big traffic jam. So we have to leave it on this side, unfortunately. Like this. So that kind of led me to remove that curve, and so far, I've ended up with this, which I'm not sure about. Like, oh, actually, wait, I can fix this, because that was before I removed an extra road. I don't know. Let's see. This is our first port. I feel like it's okay if we get it slightly wrong. The good thing about ports is that they generally take up a lot of space, and so we can always just reconfigure everything over time. Like, it'll still take up the same amount of space. It's like a puzzle. You just have to figure out what's the best way to go about it, I guess. Like that. Okay, so that will work. And then we open up the junctions here to allow for the trucks to turn more easily, is the other thing I was kind of working on. There we go. So like that. I hope that helps with the turns. And everything else here doesn't really matter because it's the other vehicle running it. How is Stackers with Azzy doing? Where is the Stacker? Has it hidden? Has it left us? Oh my gosh, this boat needs help. Every time. Okay, I think that is a sign that we cannot have it go that way. We need to... Or is it narrow seaway? Okay. Can you very graciously maybe turn this way instead of doing that whole dramatic turn? Like this, maybe? We can't be having that forever. Okay. Let's test. Oh no, wrong one. Large cargo ship. Okay. Can you send another cargo ship, please? Off you go. Have fun. I'm gonna actually switch you up to a second one, maybe? So that we've got two. Where's the second boat? Here we go. Okay, we've got 684 tons of vegetables, everyone, coming in from Lidbury. No, this isn't even ours. Oh, they're sending the vegetables somewhere else. That's not fair. Okay, well, meanwhile, we get nothing. Empty boats. No one cares about us. Okay, that turn's gonna have to fix itself as well. I hope they get taxed for using our waters. Not that it matters when we're losing $32,000 an hour. Okay, how's this gonna work? That's not cargo, that's boat go. Boat crash rather than boat go. Okay, let's see. Will this work? See, but I can't fix that other one, which I've not been paying attention to. Maybe that's also doing the same thing. Because then we will have to actually space it out a bit more to allow for it to turn properly. Okay, turn, keep turning. You can do it. You can do it. This must be a nightmare in real life. Dude, oh my gosh, these two boats are gonna crash. What are you doing, you two? Hold up. These two are literally gonna crash. Oh no. Oh no, okay, they're fine. I think this is, in Rice Household, this is what's known as parallel play, I think. Not sure, she mentioned that phrase once. I'm assuming that's what it means. Okay, yeah, that's a lot more graceful. Well done. For that. Okay. I want to adjust this key and where it ends because I don't like how there's so many little junctions like this. I am going to actually... that crane is slightly annoying. Bring it all up to here. That will be the junction that we'll go for. And this key thing again. How's that? Would that work better? So right side's key. Right side's key. Wrong. Okay. Right side's key? No. This is the left side. This is very confusing. Key. Key. No. Key. You will be a key and you will accept it. Okay. But now it's bumpy. Let's try again. At some point, this key thing might actually be something that doesn't cause issues. So it does feel like it brings a lot of inconvenience most of the time. Okay, so there's that. This key now has to be not a key. So that would be a... How do we do that? Replace upgrades. Is it because you are thinking you're a road? Yep. And then you are the key? No, so you're not the key. You're this way. Okay, we've got it. We fixed it. That's fine. Here we go. There's a bit there that's a bit broken, but... Actually, wait. Place this onto... What kind of road is this? 2-lane port. Are you not a 2-lane port road? 2-lane port road. There we go. You are, right? Yes. Okay. That's problem solved. So now, we should be able to fit this more appropriately, maybe? Maybe I messed up. Maybe it won't fit. Tank farm. Large tank farm. Okay. You You fit perfectly? You fit perfectly. Not quite. Wait, wrong. You might not fit perfectly. You fit perfectly. Amazing. Okay, there we go. We've got the tankers. We've got the tanks. I can move this away. So that leaves us with more space to be able to place more of these, which is good. And what was it? I have to do like this one-way thing again. Okay. So I'm gonna place one more of this on the other side. Oh, we can only put one emergency response. That's not fun. But we need enough teams for A to Z. Otherwise, where would dispatch come in? What were we doing? Large tank farm. Here we go. There. So we've got the two. And actually, this road doesn't need to be there anymore then. What else can we put? That sand dumping thing? Will you fit? This one? Whoa! Whoa, this thing's huge! How much space does that take? Oh my gosh. Okay. We might... See, I was gonna always do like a second port here. Where was it? Not here. Here. So maybe some of it has to be reserved for something else. That definitely needs to be here though, because we won't have space on this. So what does this contain? Metal or core stone concrete. Wow. Okay. Yeah, stay there. Far away from civilization. You'll be as far away as possible. And... medium bulk storage yard. That would be... this. Interesting, interesting. See, we're learning a lot about ports today. When it comes to... what's stored there. Like, I didn't know about all of these things. Okay, that will work for now. And, okay, I won't do this now, but essentially, let's have one of you come in, please. Choo choo. Oh, you're going that way now. Okay, well, hurry up. Make it quick. Because I just want to see whether that turns very dramatic as well. If it is, off stream, I'm gonna actually fix it. Because we would like this to be realistic, ideally. And I don't really want ships crashing into our port every time they try and dock. So, let's hope that does. While we're waiting for this... oh, no more boats. Okay, here we go. We've got a boat. While we're working for this. I had to cook dinner for tonight. For everyone. And actually for the first time, I ended up making dishes that my mom usually cooks. And it turned out quite okay, actually. So, she usually does these sorts of like very simple Chinese style dishes. A few of my favorites are like, so of the two that I made, of the favorites that she does, I made two of them today. So one of this is called an ABC soup. And no, it's not like pasta or like spaghetti alphabet soup. The ABC represents sort of like the vitamins and minerals sort of that people claim to come from the components of it. So it's, like pork bones with a bit of the meat on it. There's a specific type of kind of cut that is used for that. Then you get, I think it's just spare ribs, you know what? Actually, yes, close enough. Spare ribs. Then tomato, potato, what else goes into it? Onion. And what else? Did I use anything else? Salt, pepper, a bit of soy sauce I added at the end. And it's like a clear broth. So you don't kind of like fry it off and then cook it. You just kind of boil it as a soup. So that's one. And then I did this like oyster sauce chicken, which I've seen her make it before because she kind of showed me how to do it. I didn't know the exact amounts, but I kind of approximated it. It has ginger, garlic, sliced chicken breast pieces. Then I did light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, oyster sauce. Did I do anything else? Some white pepper. I think that's it. Yeah. Good night, Aunt Captain. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the random... wait, yours was the Yoshi. Who did the fart earlier? I'm not sure. But yeah, so Sorry, the cough came back. But yeah, so it worked quite well actually. I was kind of concerned because I don't know if you've ever smelled raw oyster sauce like before you cook it, but when it's like not cooked, it smells very weird. Once it's cooked, it's fine. Oh, and the chicken had like cornstarch. Or like whatever that starch thing is to Oh, someone's knocking, open your doors. Open your doors, everyone. Okay, moment of truth. How dramatic will this turn be? I think this is gonna go terribly wrong as well. Jaden farted? Yeah, probably. He can't deny it. He's not here. This is... Yeah, no, okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. We'll need like a wider berth here for it to kind of turn around as gracefully as Bonnie Tyler. Because right now, it's not working. Okay. Yeah, so I will fix that for now. But we do have a functioning port at least. Like, stuff is coming in. Our industry should be in a better shape than it was. Let's see. See, I've got all of these things that I don't actually understand how to read them. I just have them in the game. Oh, but there's one very cool one. Okay, so where is it? Is it navigation view? I got one of the... Oh, there's events happening at the park apparently. Where is it? Oh, okay, look at this one, everyone. So we've got statistics of our public transport as well as like percentage of people that use it. So right now, 67.8% of all trips in the city are performed using public transit, 20% are done by walking, and 12% are using vehicles. And you can break it down. It's like most of it within the public transport is coming from the buses. You've also got some that's the subway and stuff. Like these are really cool. And you can see as well. So we've got our peak periods are between 6 and 8 p.m. I would say. And it's actually, the peak's higher at night than it is for the morning rush hour. So as you can see the difference here. You can just add a one-way ferry road in a roundabout form. It'll fix it. Wait, it being... Oh, as in like the ship? Oh, you mean this? Oh, not this road. Like this one's I'm just leaving it because I haven't finished it. But it's the ship turning around that's the problem. I will have to widen the berth and everything, or like adjust the ship path for it to be doing it. Okay, some other interesting stats. This one's a bit like skewed, but basically, most people are waiting between 0 and 20, whatever time bin is, I'm guessing minutes, for their like transit vehicle to arrive. So the buses take 105, subways 39, trains 53. The buses feel quite long if that's actually like in minutes. Obviously it's a game, but still. What's this one? We've got this as well, which is interesting. So of our transit options, the buses are carrying the most passenger kilometers, like the distance it's traveling is the most, followed by the train, then the subway, which is interesting because the train technically goes further, but the amount of actual passengers making use of the trips is lower. We've got trip purposes as well. This one also is interesting. So most people are going home here, but it just doesn't add up because like there's so few people. Oh, actually, no, okay. Yeah, there's so few people going to school and work versus when they're coming home. Like, where are all these people coming from, you know? Unless maybe I'm interpreting it wrongly, but yeah, that's interesting. Like, look at how dramatically different. So our like trips are the most at 3 to 7 p.m, which is interesting. The commute time as well. This one, again, let's assume this says minutes. Most trips are done within 20 to 40 minutes. 10 to 40 minutes, actually. And then it's quite sad that some of their trips are taking 400 minutes to like travel. That's like... How many hours is that? 4 hours? I'm assuming some of these are actually the ones coming in from outside the city because I can't control those. But most of it would be kind of like these ones. So I'm glad that most of it is moving quite quickly. There's this as well, which is like, oh my gosh, I do not understand. Because it's showing you how many people are going from like one side to the other side or something. So right now, as you can see, most of the origin districts and stuff are coming from outside actually. Within the city, the strongest demand area is actually coming from Cubby Cliff Central to Cubby Heights. So where my mouse is here. It's a bit small, I apologize. So, Cubby Cliff Central to Cubby Cliff Heights is... So we have a lot of demand for people going from here to here, which makes sense because our school is here. So a lot of the demand is actually coming from people traveling in and out of school. And then you've also got neighborhood to outside. All of the outside ones I'm ignoring because I can't control them. Oh, it's suddenly gone really like low because it's no longer rush hour, I think. We've also got big box stores and yeah, Cubby Heights is the other one. Yeah, so this was quite interesting to kind of like look at. The fact that the game has all of these things. There's also all of the other kind of... See, so what's happening with realistic trips? Where's this? Park 2? Oh, okay, well, you can't get to it right now. It's a temporary placeholder, but there would sometimes be special events. And then you'll kind of have a surge of commuters and stuff. And right now... Oh, this one's broken. Okay, so we have to remove that one. And info loom. Let's take a look here. So... Our demographics and things are all not balanced right now because we don't have proper industry. But... Oh no, is it not working? Anchor peak. Oh, okay, I think this one's broken. It used to work. Oh wait, no, it's not broken. Here we go. So we've got citywide. We've got... Filled. 87% filled. Okay. Okay, there's way too much detail for us to be looking at right now, but basically, we have most of the educated job filled, and this is without us actually kind of like properly building stuff. Anything for the industrial buildings? Okay, a lot of these things I think have been broken by the ports and bridges, but once this is fixed, that will actually be very useful for us to figure out how much industry to build. Just in summary, why were we even talking about that? I have no idea. Anyway, so the port is functioning. I'm gonna leave you for a bit to kind of just like run and do your thing. Yep, all the roads are connected. Okay, it should function for now. The next thing I want to do, because right now there is no easy way for people to get from everywhere we've built, which is here, to the port. So if they work there, tough life for them. But it's okay because what I want to try and do is use the ferry lines to kind of make it work. And this is where we lead to, I think, this area. So ferry lines is another transport option here. Similar concept where you have these like waterways that you need to work with. I actually wonder, can you run on a wide waterway? I might have to remove this whole thing because this thing doesn't need like the big boats to come through. We're not going to have a port or anything on this side. So I'm going to remove all of you for now. Okay, leave that. And in its place, we will be replacing it with the seaways. What would be your preferred reading book on a bus or a train? I tend to just listen to audiobooks or streams. Like, I'll listen to a stream, which is not great for the internet and the, like, battery of my phone. But, what's this? Shoreline? Requires shoreline placement. Oh, and key. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I'm going to actually do... Where was the... Road required. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do one here for now, just so that we have like a way to spawn our what's it called, and the who's it's. Yes. Okay, so just a road for now. So people will stop here. They'll have to walk a bit, unfortunately, but they will then connect to here and they'll kind of like just do their own thing. If I place you again, maybe this positioning thing would work. No, apparently not. Why? Function with us, please. Oh, okay, I see the problem. Why does it keep, like, doing that? There. Okay. Something fantasy, you reckon? Ooh, interesting. Like, Peter Darling? I don't know if that counts as fantasy. I'm actually quite excited to work on my base because I'm trying a style that I've never done before, which is semi-fantasy. Like previously, they were just kind of like functional stuff. Ferry terminal pier. Okay, so with the ferry terminal stuff, you actually need to draw your own pier, which I thought was interesting. So you see how after you've drawn it past a certain distance, it creates the pier. So, I'm mindful of the fact that the big boats are actually going to go that way. So I'm going to draw it this way. And just have one ferry. Actually, let's do... we'll do 2 for now, just in case. And a bus terminal. Oh, and a bus terminal. Okay, we can eventually use the bus terminal. For now, we'll not use it. Right, and then... So I've got the depot down. I did want to reclaim some land here. Because... as you can see, this area is very narrow. We have plans for it, which is that there's going to be like a residential area. But there's also going to be this bridge that, for now... I think we'll go this way. I haven't decided yet. It might go the other side. But essentially, there'll be some kind of crossing here, making use of the bridges DLC as well. And so this road's very narrow if I don't do anything about it now. So we'll do this. Expand it like this. And I'm doing this now because the ferry line's gonna go along this side, right? So it would be easier for us to fix all of this before we... set it up. Uh-oh. See you, Hyena. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you soon, hopefully with a ferry line functioning. Right, so the subway stops there. I do want it to be relatively near the subway stop. Once again, for now... Oh, actually... Can I make the subway line function? I wonder. Okay, because we do have a train going there. I'm not sure if we can actually make it work. But I will place a ferry stop here. Maybe with anarchy off, just to make sure. Okay, so we've got that. That's one stop. Another stop is just going to be here for now. Okay. And you know what? Let's work with these 3 stops first. Because I want to just... see if it functions as a general, like, thing. Okay. And so I'm doing this, like, seaway that would be for general traffic for now. Then we'll link it to the specific stops and... things. This is cool. We don't really have, like, ferry options as transport in Singapore. Even though apparently our city centre is designed for it. It's all trains and stuff. So where does our... ooh. Okay, this will be an interesting kind of situation. There will be a stop here, I think. Because we're going to have some residential developments closer to the industrial area. So that people who live... people who work around this area actually have places to live. They are nearer. Okay, and then the last stop is fine that we can just, like, kind of connect it this way. Here we go. Oh... elevation too low, what? Okay, that's fine. Then we've got... this. And... there. Okay, so that's the ferry stops. Let me link them up by pedestrian walkways as well, just so that they function for the time being. They're not the best walks, I will be honest, but it will do. This is a tiny ferry stop. I'm surprised if anyone can actually even, like, board, because it looks very high. Let's see. We'll see if it works. Okay, and then for now, once again, this is all temporary. It is really just a test of all of the new functions before I, like, commit to building them proper, if you will. Okay, roundabout here, please. Let's use a different one for now. And... connect a pedestrian path this way. There we go. Now, there is a... as you can see, a train line is running here. I don't know if... I don't know whether passengers will actually kind of like use it. So let's just try it like that for now. And just to help it along, I will do a loop, a bus loop over here. That is one. So just, let's say, okay, we'll do one there as well so that it's like looping to the nearest ferry stops. And then this one can go this way. Just so we have passengers now going towards the new areas. There. Okay, so this bus can just do its thing. We will do it as a ferry feeder. Ferry feeder service. We'll make it a nice rich blue. There we go. Just so we can tell it apart. Have fun. Hopefully this train will start to send people over. What if we just change the speed limits to ungodly and speed up the public transport? See, annoyingly in City Skylines 2, it won't actually do anything to the vehicles because the vehicles themselves have speed limits. In City Skylines 1, you can adjust the acceleration, deceleration, maximum speed of the vehicles, like specifically, and then they can actually go ridiculously fast. I'm waiting for that to come back. But for now, that doesn't exist, which is a shame. Okay, ferry 1, 2, and then, okay, this distance will be very far, but that will be fine for now. There will be a stop here eventually, so people better not get used to having that express service. Oh, that's a bit weird. Let's hope that works properly, basically. Okay, that ferry should now be spawning from this side, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe? No vehicles. Uh-oh. But you're a ferry depot. How do you have no vehicles? Oh, that's not good. Ferry terminal. Oh, you're not a ferry depot, you're just a ferry terminal. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to put you here, I guess. Right, so it turns out it actually doesn't need a lot of space. That's fine. We'll connect you here, and then the road can just keep going. So that you can spawn. My goodness. And it even has an upgrade. Right? It's a huge building for such a small boat. Thank goodness we have an industrial area. What's this? Extra hall. How many can you hold right now? You've got 20. Okay, we'll send 17 kilometers. Have 6. Have 6 ferry. Oh, maybe 5. It's a new service. We are not sure whether people will actually use it. Okay, come on, boats. We're ready to take a boat. Oh, it's very bright green. Hold up. Let's do like a... this. And then let's do... Can we do like a soft yellow? There we go. Something like that. More classy. There. Looks like a banana. It's a banana boat, everyone. That's what we've done. We've created a banana boat. Okay, now you're turning this way. Ooh, that's not good. I'm actually gonna... Ooh, I hope this is not... If it's motion sickness inducing, please let me know. I feel like it might be. It's quite bumpy. I just want to see how fast the ferry moves. It's quite slow. Okay, wait, let's not do this. Is there like a way I can... Can I like... Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, we know that it travels at about 30 kilometers an hour is what I will say. So, board, turn around, reach max speed, and then we'll quickly jump into the first person view to see how much it goes. Like how fast it goes. Okay. It's very bumpy. Not sure I want to actually take this as like daily transport. Because it does need to travel quite a way to get to where it needs to go. This is obviously temporary. Like eventually the subway line will connect up to this area, I feel. It's just that it's gonna be a very long time before I do it. So at least they have something to do. Okay, you look like you're on smoother waters, maybe? Let's see. 50 kilometers an hour. That's not very fast, actually. That's like 30 miles an hour. It feels very fast. is what I will say, when you look at it from this view. Very bumpy. It is very bumpy. It does take quite a while. Let's see, do we have passengers at all? Ferry stop shoreline. There are none. Maybe this line's useless. Maybe no one wants to take it. Maybe it's because no one just works it. Let me put some, like, of these buildings. Over... Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. If I place some of these kind of buildings here to create more demand, just to see whether it will work. So we've got waterfront businesses. Yeah, sure, you're the waterfront. It makes sense. Okay, now send businesses. Sorry, not send businesses. Send customers. You know what? Have some officers as well. Low-rise officers. Just all of these. You'll create demand, I'm sure. Maybe. I'm not that sure actually. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Maybe it's all useless. Our port's working though. How many employees do we have? 200 employees for this area is actually quite a lot. Maybe they just all take cars. I'm not sure. Or is the ferry terminal just too far away for them? Could be a case of that. What if... Can this connect this way? Oh, it does. Whether or not it actually gets used is another question. Oh, we've got passengers. Hold up. We've got one passenger. Who are you? Who are you? Can I even see who you are? Can I see... Like, is there anyone here? Waiting? Someone's coming for the ferry! You work at the port. Okay, we've got... Maybe we just missed the... We missed the, like, rush hour for the day. So no one's here. Yeah, it's... By default, it's very car-based. You are able to make it more public transport-ish, but... Yeah, it's definitely not so, like, walkable, city-focused. We do have people... We've got people coming. I think our ferry thing is working. I actually didn't need the extra buildings and the shops and stuff. How is that ferry bus going? Do we have any? Ferry bus, where are you? Ferry bus is here. Okay. The ferry bus is... Ferry feeder, sorry. Wrong terms. Anyone here? Oh, wow, okay. Well, this... Maybe that's why we're not getting any passengers. Do we notice how... Where's the... The entrance would be here, I think. Or here. Yeah, I don't know. Do we see anything wrong with this? Yeah, maybe that's why we're not getting any passengers. But it's okay. Our other stop, which I feel might be just as high, right? Good luck to Mason. Mason, how will you board? Let's see. This is not gonna work. See, I was always curious how this was gonna, like, play out in the game, because if it's a fixed building and the water kind of, like, changes, how will it work? Are you also gonna destroy my key? You are... Ooh! A slight scrape. I mean, okay, this... The gap between the water as well? What is happening here? Oh, Mason, look at you! Are you Jesus? Just walking into the boat like that? Okay, cool. Interesting way of making the thing. I mean, it's much better than in Sims 4. When you kind of just, like, let things fade. Okay, but we are away. Let's actually count. Okay, so it's 9:22 right now. Let's see how long it actually takes. I'm gonna just let this go. And see how long... It's probably not the most efficient form of transport, is what I'm concluding. Like, genuinely. I wouldn't say it's any faster than a bus, maybe. It's just that it gets to travel like on the water to avoid roads and stuff. So if we ever reach a point where our city is full of traffic and like the buses aren't efficient, maybe this would be faster. But it's just the novelty of taking a ferry, I feel. That's the other kind of fun thing about this. You have people, you don't. Okay, but we are getting consistent people wanting to take the ferry, so that's good. Hopefully it means that coming home as well, there will be... Oh, we've got buses. Will you dump people... Where's this? Sheffield Street. Oh, okay, yeah. So this bus stop gets a lot of good usage, actually. Which way are you going? This way. Okay. And do we have people here? It seems like no. Oh no, we've got passengers on the other very tall area. Genesis Hadley? Oh, we've got passengers on our elevated line as well. Okay, it's all functioning. It's all working. It just needed some time. And at some point I will have to decorate this to make it look nice, but passengers are indeed using it. Which means that this elevated station's working as well at Cubby Cliff Central. Okay, it's all working out. We're fine. This is great. See, after how many parts? 15 or 14 parts, we're finally seeing our public transport be used. Wait till, like, once you reach a point where your city develops to a point that your public transport can't keep up, that's the fun part. Because you'll see your passengers constantly being like at 90%, some trains will be full, and then that's when the kind of strategy comes in of you need to schedule your trains properly and stuff. Okay, yeah, see, people are using it, that's good. Very dramatic turn, Mr. Bus. But well done. You really should go. No, I feel like I'll be bogged down by the actual technicalities in real life, and the bureaucracy, I think, is the thing that will get me. It's like, I trust in urban planning. There's so many things that in theory should be done that gets shot down by red tape and people being dumb. And I think I would much rather enjoy it in a game. But who knows, maybe in the future. Okay, come on. Headless passengers or bodiless passengers, off we go. Board. Oh, he missed his train. What a shame. Okay. But yeah, so our entire ferry system is working. How was that? Where was that ferry that we were looking? Is this the ferry we were looking at earlier? Yep, we've got the one, right? So, after all that time, what, 9:21? So it took about 5 minutes in real life for it to almost get to the right place, essentially. It might just be... Yeah, see, we've got someone who is waiting. Who are you? Alexis, you are going to work? What? Why did you come here then? Okay, interesting. I don't know how you got here, but... Oh my gosh, your pet's name is Chili. Where's Chili? Chili's... Oh. Chili's just in the building, I guess. Okay. Let's speed this up. I want to see what happens when it's the end of a work day. Whether we'll have a sudden influx of passengers for this stop. Also, if I could borrow Yasmin very quickly, where do you walk after this? Very dangerous pier is what I'll say. Like, can you imagine accidentally just waddling off it? Like, I would have thought a ferry pier or something would have been like indoors or something. Or at least sheltered. Like, what's the point of this entire building when you have to walk out here? This is nice though. Oh, they just disappear, really? Oh, and then they spawn out here. Okay, interesting. It's very well detailed, actually, the building itself. Like, the textures and everything. See, like, they might be behind in the DLC, but the actual detail they're putting into whatever they're trying to do is actually quite good. So well done. Well done, City Skylines. Now just keep up with your own schedule and your commitments. As said a little when... Is that your car? That better not be your car. Whose car is this? It is owned by a high-density residential block, apparently. The entire family owns it? The entire building owns that one car, apparently. We've got, like, a good 30 people. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you work at the port. Okay, well done. Okay, so that would be maybe around rush hour. I don't know if we are like a 9 to 5 kind of city or not. No real... Anyone from the... Oh, yeah, okay, we have people leaving their work. What is this? Okay, that's another thing I need to kind of like remove. That was I'm guessing a previously available asset that broke because of bridges and ports. Imagine cars came with houses. There's actually sort of that... Oh my god, bye. Bye, little box. There is sort of that happening now with... What's it called? With car sharing here. So it's like they'll leave cars that like parked at car parks in certain residential blocks here. And then you can rent them for hours. And I kind of wish I lived near one of those because we don't have a car anymore. And that would be nice to have every so often. Because like, for example, the market at the end of the month, I don't know how I'm going to deal with transport. It's a wonderful, wonderful world of when car policy is a bit too strict in a country. Because people who actually need the cars for legitimate uses can't afford them. Which is fun. Okay, Edward, you are a senior heading home. Do we have... I feel like once all these people reach the port, it will be like 8 PM. Because it takes so long for them to walk anywhere. Come on, people. We need passengers. You're gonna miss your ferry. Your ferry's here. The 6 PM ferry is here and you've not made it. Come on, you're walking. Jacqueline. Jacqueline, your ferry's here. Where is it? Let's see if this one lands properly. It's still very high. Like, it's definitely not gonna... Oh my, okay, yeah, see? Better, but still. That's a lot of passengers. Oh, we've got a lot of people at the other side of town. 30 passengers. So each one only can take like 100 passengers. So this is... Run! Run! Who is this? Edward? Edward, your ferry's here. Run! Oh, you gave up. Okay, I see. I understand. That would be me too. Do we have another ferry? I love that in City Skylines too. Like, if you actually pay attention to citizens, they will run across streets or like run towards the bus if they're rushing. So if, say, the traffic light turns red and they're still crossing, they'll run across, which is quite funny. So that's what Edward was trying to do. Unfortunately, he realized that he was too slow. So, when's your next ferry, Edward? Okay, you're fine. It's coming. We've got 27 people on board. There's actually a lot of people using it. Okay, I'm glad that we've got decent passengers, is what I will say. And at some point, Edward might reach the correct stop. Where's the ferry? Yeah, you'll be fine. Just take your own sweet time. That'll be cool. Okay, so he works until 4:55. It has taken him 2 hours to walk from his workplace to the ferry stop. Which is, I think it's gonna affect our trips. What's it called? The commute time. Yeah, it might... See, these might be the new ones. All of the ones in the ferry area. Oh no, our poor statistics. How are we going to prove ourselves worthy of elections? Oh dear. Okay, well, your ferry's coming, Edward. Well done, you. Do we have any more passengers joining Edward and whatever your name is? Jacqueline? Anybody? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Yvonne, run. Your ferry's here. Run, Yvonne. Run. Oh wait, you're a senior. Okay. Walk quickly. Walk with hurried intent. I think you're gonna make it. No, you might not make it. Run. Yvonne, you need to run. Just enough time for the ferry to stop, maybe. Will Yvonne run? Let's see. You're quite a distance away, Yvonne. You need to run. Are you running? Are you running? You're not running. Okay. Yvonne, have a sense of urgency, please. I think Yvonne's not going to make it. She's given up. Yvonne Holloway, more like Yvonne far away. You're not going to make the entire ferry wait for you, right? I swear, if she gets on this ferry after walking the entire time, she'll have to pay double ticket prices. Is it actually waiting for her? Oh, she just... Yvonne! You could have made it! What were you thinking? Oh, hold up. I have even less reason to sympathize with her. I thought this said that she's a senior, but it's just that her job level is senior. She's an adult, and so she could have run. Yvonne, look at the ferry. The ferry, it was right there. Who's this as well? Oh, you're new. I have no idea who you are. Oh dear. Okay, when's the next ferry? One's coming soon. Here we go, Yvonne. Congratulations. Right, who's this? Orson Thatcher. It's making everyone... No, I think she knew. Who else can make it? Do we have... Okay, we've got Maxine. Maxine with Beatrix, everyone. Might be able to catch this next ferry, I feel. Oh, we've also got Alexander, Marley. Okay, let's see who of these. Like, I love the fact that we figured out that this is functioning, so we just have gotten distracted by watching passengers. Oh, we've got so many people. All of you off work now. Rochelle, will you make it? Genesis. Oh, look. Rachel. Oh, she slowed down. I was gonna say, Rachel knows how to run. You're running. Who are you? Maybe the people are running from, like, outside. I'm not sure. Okay, who will make it? I feel like anyone past Alexander will not make it. Will they make it? You'll make it. These two will make it. Alexander may not make it. Run, people! They're just that trusting of our transport services being, like, frequent enough. Alexander might not make it. Will you make it, Maxine? Board the ferry! It's here! Okay, well done, Maxine. You've made it. Will Alexander make it? Come on. Ferries wait for no one. Claire's just given up. Claire knows. Look at how many people are taking the ferry as well. That's good. Ooh, will Alexander make it? Will you make it? Oh, the one behind us made it. Why are you not bored? Child! You child! You could have boarded! What were you doing? Taking a day off. I guess, yeah, it's a relaxed day for Alexander. My goodness. Just all confident and swaggery as well. I missed the ferry. I'm proud. Look at that face! Hold on, I need to use the other... He's just so confident about the fact that he missed that ferry. Okay, now he's upset. He realized his mistake. He's not impressed. Who are you? Who left their child? Oh wait, let's fix this. Yeah, where's Sophie? Sophie is shopping. Sophie's... Oh no, Sophie's at the... Sophie, your child's trying to go home. You're not there. What are you doing? Where is Sophie? Are you done shopping? Maybe this is why people are coming to this area. There's like shops and stuff. Okay, but the ferry line, honestly... Oh, we've actually got too high of demand. Look at that. What a concept. Our ferry here is full. Heading towards... So people are actually heading here to shop, which is interesting. I guess because I don't have proper shops set up in this area, so like the zoned ones are easier for them to kind of like figure out. Okay, we might need to have more ferries actually. 6 ferries. Wow, okay. So we're having a reverse problem from all of our subways and stuff so far, is that people are really using this. Like, look at that, stops all full, everyone's ready to dive in, literally, given the height. Very impressed. Okay, that's good. Very happy. Which means I can actually focus on... Oh, and it's not even the buses that are leaving these behind. Like, the bus isn't even stopping here. These are just people naturally walking towards this ferry stop. Amazing. Yeah, so now I can focus on actually beautifying these stops, knowing that they will see good demand. All of the... Whoa, look at that. All of the passengers. All of these people. So we can do all of these and bring a lot of people here. We can do up the industrial area as well, given that it seems like a lot of people would kind of just naturally gravitate towards here. Although, it would probably sit here, so I might have to extend the bus line or something, or eventually extend the subway plan as well out here. I didn't really know what we were doing with this area, but on like the general sense, do we see how there's like the blue line here? I think what we will do is we'll have the blue line go like this. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Like it'll loop around. There'll be a residential area here. Then it starts to kind of weave through the industrial area. The red line will probably do something similar. I'm not sure, but yeah, there will be better transport options basically. And then we've got the port as well, functioning, running. Oh, we've got stuff to give people apparently. 4,000 tons of stuff. Wow, we've got a bit of everything right now actually. We finally got furniture as well. Well done, Melvin. Very good, very good. Okay, so overall, we tested the ports, they are working. We've tested the ferries, they are working. Next time round, we will have to test the bridges because we've not actually tested it. Although, apparently, it is now... Oh, actually, wait. While that ferry is going here, we've got functioning ferries, right? Let me just show the bridges working. Since we're already on this subject, look at this, okay? I don't know whether the ferry will make it raise up. Oh my gosh, look at it stop. Oh, is it gonna raise? I think it's gonna raise. Will you raise? It's raising! If that breaks it, like, if the mechanics of that fail, it will be so embarrassing. What is... Wow. And apparently a train can stay inside this bridge when it goes up, which is quite ridiculous. Yeah, see, so we've got all of these bridges that we can play with now. Very over the top is what I would say. I feel we won't end up using a lot of these because we'll be high enough that it won't like disrupt it. But look at the animation of that. That's crazy. Oh, and also look at how they named it. Oh, it's got a bell! Okay, wait, let's wait for another ferry to go. Let's try a different one as well, so not that bridge. Let's do the drawbridge, this one. Does that look interesting? Wait, what's this? 4-lane drawbridge. Oh, okay, wait, this one's yellow. Let's see how that works. It's got like all sorts of animations and stuff. Okay, the ferry's coming. So we'll look at it from this angle. And then... So it can detect when the ferry is reaching. And then it does the entire animation. Wow! Oh, and it's doing it before it stops. So that it doesn't like have to slow down. Whoa! Okay, honestly, seeing this DLC, like this pack running in the game now, I'm not offended that they delayed it to make it work well, because this is impressive. And like the fidelity of the bridge as well, how crisp and like full textured everything is. Like, look how crisp that is. Wow. And like, does it actually link back together well? Wow. That's so cool. Okay, one last bridge. Sorry, we're getting distracted by bridges here. 6-lane, 2-lane truss. So the coolest one was that moving bridge. This is the other moving bridge? Yeah, the others don't move. So we've got a 6-lane. This one... Someone farting on it, apparently. Kind of more old school, I guess. So of the modern bridges... Okay, come on, ferries. Any ferries? Okay, there's 2 coming. So this one looks more blended in, like you can't really tell, versus the other one that this is supposed to be a bridge that moves. Okay, will you... It's a very funny bell. Look how well done that animation is as well. Like when the gate goes down. It's so smooth. I would feel very I don't know. Like, imagine an entire bridge opening up for you to drive by. I'm like, that's a bit much. Like, it's fine, I'll just squeeze myself underneath the bridge, it's okay. And see, okay, so next time when we come back to this game, we will have to see how this works when there's traffic. Because right now, we're, like, the boats are making it move, but I want to see what happens when cars are on it as well. And the impact it makes on traffic. Okay, we've got one more ferry. One last time, everyone. One last bridge movement. It's so satisfying to watch. And imagine having a few of these in your city and then like everything is moving at the same time and then the bridge just does this. "69 people going under a bridge. How very nice." They should... I wonder if they have a feature where they would be like, oh, cars are accidentally on it and then they raise it and then it falls. That would be funny. So cool. Okay, but yes, we will explore this next time. I think many things have been explored today, as is. And so we need to pace ourselves. But okay, it's great to have like explored all of these. It's nice that we have our port sort of going, ferry lines going. We'll be working on the bridge next time. Thank you so much to everyone for joining me on this week's stream. Next week, oh, is it the... No, okay, next week isn't the Minecraft story mode stream yet, but we will probably continue on with Minecraft. Fingers crossed that we'll get the stuff that I need to sorted in time for next stream. And yeah, thank you to Rai. Oh, how appropriate. Yes, James reminding us that, hey, Dinkum exists. I know, James, I know. Thank you to Rai for modding as always. Thank you to Ezzy for raiding. And for playing Dispatch. That was actually a very enjoyable playthrough. We will see you next time. In the meantime, yes, stay safe, stay well. At some point, I can say my outro, hopefully.